All right. We're going to lunge a little first. You have to be a gentleman. I'm not going to be. Oh, sweet. Don't come into me. Good boy. Good boy, look at you. Look at how sweet you are. Look at you. Good boy. All on your own. Come on. Hi. Look at how sweet you are. And walk. And go. 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 Good boy. That was so good. That was so good. Okay, now you gotta go that way. I know. This is your eye that doesn't see so well. Can you try? Oh, you sure can. Look at you. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good boy. Sweet and walk. And walk. And go. Oh, you smart and handsome. What a good boy. What a good boy. Thank you. Thank you for being so good. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Good boy. Oh. Stand in the place where you live. Okay. I know. Back up. Back. No talking. If you talk, you gotta walk. Good boy. Come here. Go. Good boy. Ooh, down. Good boy. Where's my jacket? Where's my jacket? Pull your pants up. Don't bite me, you weirdo. My phone literally just went the legs of my pants. I stuck it in my pants rather than in my pocket. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Yeah, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Stand in the place where you live. Yeah. No rolling. I like to roll and I cannot lie. Even when I'm on her. I've done it. Back. Good boy. That's my boy. Okay, come on. Come here. Good boy. No, don't eat that. That'll make you sick. That'll make you sick. Yeah. Okay. All right, mister. Let's go. Good boy. Go. Where are you going? Go. Go.
That's the snow falling off.
Good boy. Stay.
It happens a lot, just so you know.
Yeah, thank
Like,
you. So maybe we'll just be walking by and not cantering. Or maybe we will canter. Good boy. And breathe. We're breathing. Good boy. My brother Matthew's birthday. That's cool.
mm-hmm.
Good boy. You know, I was on just before he jumped. You know,
Yeah.
that was good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Does he spooks a lot, or is he usually?
You know, he's a little, not bad, but you know that if I were in the middle of getting on, I would have ended up on my head again like I did. I had been outside and I came up and something scared me. He just stepped sideways and I was halfway off and I fell
Yeah.
on my head. It was Thanksgiving morning.
Oh.
You can hands down, relax, relax, relax. Good boy. Oh, I'm so happy to be out here. So Alyssa, I've been looking for a journal.
Mm-hmm.
See, he was eyeballing that outside. There was a girl somewhere in the UK that showed her hopping or in showmanship, and she did it in a journal.
Oh, that's so cool.
I think it's really cool. So I've been looking and looking and looking, and there was this resale store in Union Grove, and I had been in this day before, and I probably even saw what I'm going to tell you about, but didn't realize it. So I go back the next day, and I look in this room, and there is this red wool vest with Edelweiss on the buttons. It was made in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, it's spectacular, but I still, if there's a national show, I want to get a journal for showmanship. Everybody else will be dressed up English or Western, but I figure at a breed show, you know, why not?
Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea.
Well, but it's hard to find the size. It's hard to find sizing in English.
Yeah.
When you're short and chunky. When you're looking at European, you know, charts, it's a little different. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
My vest, I think, is a 40 or 42, and it's just a tiny bit snug. So I figure if I can, I mean, it doesn't even have to be authentic, you know, I would love it to be, but.
I mean, honestly, there are so many journals out there now. Like, I feel like you can't even tell if they're authentic or not.
You know,
like, there's
I
so
know,
many.
I know. Well, and there's a sleazy girl journal, there's a cute little girl journal, the short one, the Charmaine,
Yeah.
you know, the lace up. I want the white top, gray or black dress, and I don't know if a red apron would be appropriate or not. Because, you know, our colors are red, but I think maybe with a red vest it would be too much red.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I would like it if it was like a lot of red.
Right.
I feel like that would look good.
Well, I'll have to message you a picture of what I'm thinking and see what you think.
Yeah.
You know, I like doing things a little outside the box.
I like that. I think that's a really cool idea.
Well, that's, you know, people, why do you ride in a kilt? Why would you ride in a tulle skirt? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
That's true. Why not?
Why would you buy a almost 21-year-old Hot Wheeler? Why not? Because you're going to be 23 in March, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
They're good horses.
Jen always says he does Hot Wheelers do so well with bulls.
Growing up, I grew up in the country, and we had this, we had like a lot of land next to us, and my mom, I had a pony and my mom had a horse, and then two of her friends had two halflingers who were there too. And they were like the most talkative, verbal horses I've ever met. Like, you could just get out of our house and they would hear the door and they knew we would come to feed them. They would like start talking so loud. I've never met horses so talkative. Like,
He talks when he's in here, but generally not a whole lot. He's opinionated. You know, like I say, I tell my husband, halflingers and me, we're cute but opinionated. And it's so good to hear you say, not halflingers. Everybody here says halflingers.
oh yeah.
My maiden name is Haas, so I don't, that sound is a little, foreign to me or whatever, but, yeah.
It's halflinger.
He's really,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
You're so talky.
I like to talk and I cannot lie. If you want to ride him sometime, you'd be welcome.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay.
I would love to.
Well, would you want to ride him right now?
Oh, you just got on.
Well, I'm not planning to ride for very long. I wanted to get him warmed up. I did maybe want to try a canter.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You can warm him up. How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Oh, you're that tall. Will you have to move the stirrups? And
Me?
will you need your
Okay.
helmet with you?
Honestly, I like shorter stirrups
Okay.
because I come from English, so it's like
Right.
for me, it's like I don't like the Western long stirrup.
Right. Do you have your helmet on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, come here. No, we're not going to stop by the gate. Oh, nice and square. Nice and square. There you go. Good boy. Now he's going to talk when I get off. Oh, you're not going to do it now? Sit down, Seal. Good boy. Let's check that cinch. Oh, it's a little loose. Yeah, don't. Alyssa's going to take a little spin on you. You want the monkey block?
Yeah.
Okay,
probably.
don't mind me, you weirdo. You weirdo.
Not super flexible.
People all the time, I see people commenting that, I've never let anybody here. He might try to bite you. He is very mouthy. Go ahead.
Buddy. Hey. And you. Hey.
I love it when people ride my horse.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's,
I'm really mouthy.
very mouthy. No, you're around mornings.
Do you neck rein him?
I do. I do both. Oh, boy, you do have to do that nicely. That was
Oh,
really
these
nice.
stirrups are good.
Okay, good. All right, then you do your thing. You can do, as long as you don't beat them, that's all I care about.
Would never do
Yeah,
that.
I know. That makes my parameters pretty wide.
I get it.
You might want to grab the end of that rama, the rein. There you go.
Got it.
You can roll it up, you can do whatever. If you were going to try the canter, he might crow hop on you, just so you know. He usually settles in for me pretty well.
Yeah,
He's
it's a really
just
smooth trot.
very, very.
It's nice.
If you go over the poles, so it's like huge lofty. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a beautiful trot. He's trained for harness. He jumped in his younger days.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they said he was a hell of a jumper. And I've done hunter hack with him, so I'm a little nervous jumping anymore, but I've done it with him. I mean, jumping is like walking over a 18-inch pole, so.
Yeah. I get it.
But it's
I
fun.
just started jumping again.
Oh, good for you.
I jumped when I was younger, and
He'll cough 3 times.
And then I hadn't jumped in a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, let's try it again.
Yeah.
And Jen was like, do you want to try spanking? And I was like, sure. He had never done it either, so he did really good though.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I took a lesson a couple years ago. I was going down, we were going to Kentucky to visit my friend, and we were going to take a jump lesson. So I did that, and then I ended up, jumping about a foot, I mean, it wasn't even jumping, but that's okay. Oh, there, he didn't react that much that time. He pricked his ear, but didn't.
Archie spooked a couple times last night when snow was falling.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. He doesn't even look sore. He looks really good.
Yeah. He feels really good too.
Those stirrups don't look really untowardly short. I mean, a little bit, but
Honestly, they feel great.
you look good on him. Everybody looks good on him. He's so stinking
He's
cute.
a good boy.
Isn't he wonderful? In his opinionated self. Oh, yeah. In his donkey ears. Oh,
Yeah.
when he spreads them out like that. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah.
How long have you had it for?
2 years. December 12th was 2 years.
Have you had a horse before him?
Oh, yeah. I had 2 other hoppies before him, and
Oh,
I grew
okay.
up. Yeah, I grew up riding. So, yep.
Did you all work in here?
Not growing up, with the hoppies, yeah.
Okay.
So I had Flirt, who was a quarter horse.
Flirt?
Yeah, Flirt.
I like that name.
Yep. And we had a dog growing up whose name was Flirt, so that was funny. And then I had Jim and Gage were both hoppies, and now the same woman has them. And then I got him. I was, looking, and Jen sent me a picture of a horse's mane and neck and said, here, somebody in Union Grove. And I called about it, and it was a 17-hand Belgian. And I said, oh, no, I'm looking for a Hoflinger. And he was there, but he wasn't supposed to have been adopted out. But I went and rode him that afternoon, and he was literally at the farm, kitty corner from where I grew up. I knew the people that had lived there when I was a kid, yeah. I drove in, I said, do you know how many prank phone calls I've made in that pole barn? It was unbelievable. So then I adopted him, and she hadn't really told the woman that surrendered him a whole lot, so there was a little negotiating going on.
That's fair.
It was wonderful. And I know both the owner, previous owners and the breeder. So I met her at a horse show, and it's really kind of cool.
That is really cool.
And there's a woman in Madison who had the first Hoflinger. She's German. Ingrid Kraus, although her husband's name was Carlo. But anyhow, they lived in Middleton, outside of Madison. And 27 years ago, my husband took me for a drive, and 26 years ago, and that was the first time I saw him. And all these years later, I've actually been to her house. We're friends on Facebook. She's, when I was going to nationals, she was helpful, and good boy.
He's really smooth at transitions, too. Boy.
Oh, that's all the work I've done with him. I don't, it's so funny. I grew up with, I had a first riding lesson when I was 35 years old. A woman at work had a 5-gated saddlebred. I never had a lesson before that. And then after I rode 2 years there, I never had another one until I came here 11, 12, 13 years ago. Oh, you want to stop and talk? Oh, no. Oh, stubborn.
I never actually lived with Hoflinger.
Well,
The people who had their horses with our horses, the horses were just not the greatest ride for a little girl. So I never rode their horses, but I told me and my mom had a horse, but
Well, you'll have video of this that you can share.
Yep. It's just a lot to like think about. Like buying is not like the main part. It's more like vet bills and
Yeah, yeah.
boarding and all this stuff. So
Yep, the tack. You know, it's and if you know if you're a I don't care what they look, you know, what they wear kind of thing. If you don't have the latest tack and stuff like that.
no, I mean the things I have a lot at home from my old horse. Or
Right.
my old horse, but I would have to like get it over here and try it out and like see if it works.
If you want to CANTR, go ahead. He looks like he wants to.
Sorry.
If you want to canter him.
Okay.
He looked like he was ready to do it in that corner.
Let's try it, buddy.
Don't let, yep. There you go. Come on, sweet. You'll run right over the cone. Yep. There you go. Give him a kiss. There it is. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that smooth?
That is really smooth. Right. I don't want to run into the pool today.
That was a good boy.
Yeah, that was really good. He's such a sweetie.
You know, oh, look at him looking and chewing. Good boy. You're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to go 15 times around cantering, but the thing is when you get to a horse show then, and you have to canter 15 around, it's a little bit different. You want to try them the other way?
Sure.
All right.
You can eat that. You can eat that,
Oh,
buddy.
yes, I can. Yes,
No,
I
you
can.
can't. No, you can't. You gotta get sick.
Because what Jen says, what you do one way, you got to do the other.
That's true.
Yeah, he knows. Right here on the corner, try it. Or on this one. There you go. There you go. Give him a kiss. Oh, that's wrong. You could try turning his head to the right a little bit. Use your right rein to try and turn his head to the right. That's how we used to do it 100 years ago. You know, it's so funny because on the video, he's just doing left and right. And if you don't want to do it, Alyssa, you know, don't feel pressured to do it.
Is it always this week that he has a problem?
Mostly,
Yes,
yeah.
right?
Yep. So,
Have you ever tried a different saddle? Then it's maybe the saddle that just because when I remember Spanky, he's much harder to canter with a Western saddle on
then English.
than English. So maybe it's the saddle that he's like not the saddle isn't balanced on his back and he doesn't like it. Maybe?
Right, right.
Nope,
No,
nope.
I'm trying to think if he takes his lead English better. I haven't ridden English since probably September.
Okay.
So, you know what? I'm going to have to think about that. And I haven't had this saddle fit directly to him. So,
Okay.
but that's a really good thought.
I just noticed there was Spanky that like in English he's much, I don't know if it's lighter, but
Right.
like, he just feels
Well, there's
lighter.
not as much at the shoulder, right at the shoulder
Yeah.
there. It's cut back further. Yeah. You are so stinking cute. Oh, you are so cute. Good, like yours. I know you do. Did you,
I know.
oh, is he stop?
Yeah.
You can't do that, mister.
Yeah, let's try one more time, buddy.
Yeah. Good boy. And being patient, you know, I found myself trying to push it,
Yeah.
and just, you know, lean back. He almost had it. Oh, that's wrong. No. You know, it's funny to watch because you
Yeah.
can see the
I
lip.
feel like he wants to, he just doesn't
Yeah.
get in it.
Yep. But why in the videos does he just take off by himself? Because maybe, like you're saying, there's something could be impinging that.
Yeah. Maybe
you know?
it's just like one side that
Yeah.
it just doesn't with the saddle that it just doesn't feel
You
right.
don't stop and stand. That's rude.
You're a good boy. You're so short. Like this is so like his neck.
I know.
It's
Oh
like-
my gosh, I rode, who did I ride? I think it was Archie. And I couldn't even believe.
Good boy.
I really, really like riding ponies a lot. You know, just,
I rode Jake a couple weeks ago, and it's just not my thing. Like I just don't. Like I know I know a lot of people like the kites, but I'm just. It's just not my thing. I don't know. I'd much rather have a pony that's, or like a pony or like
oh, yeah.
a shorter horse. Where
Well-
it's not that far from their back to the bottom.
Well, before, let's see, I had broken these fibers and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend Judy and I went out east, and we rode church rides, Queen and Anne, which was kind of fun. Don't bite me. And then, let's see, the next injury, I got knocked off going over a little thing. And then I broke 5 years ago 5 more ribs from my rotator cuff. And after that, I was scared to death of everything. And so, this is a much, you know, I've thought about getting on the Clydes, but just even the thought of it scares me.
I like the experience.
Right.
And I like the bragging rights
Right.
that I've done it. But if I never have to do it again, I'm okay with that too.
Right.
You know, like I've done it once and it was okay, but it just doesn't. I just feel like I'm not enough person for this big horse. Like I'm not that tall. Like I just feel like it's not right.
Wrong. I know.
The wrong lead, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Because the other way was like no
Like,
problem
piece
at
of
all.
cake. Wrong. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, just lean back. Sometimes you can just lean back. Lean back. That's wrong. That's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I wanted to try without trying.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking with my friend in Kentucky on the way here, and she said she's having kind of canter stress, because she hasn't cantered her new horse in a long time. And I said, you know, that's exactly what I was thinking about for today, cantering, because I had barely ridden him in the last couple months, and so we barely cantered.
Yeah.
But just trying to let it go, let it go, let it go. You know, breathe, just do what you do, and do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you do you have an English saddle?
Oh, I do.
Maybe you should just try it with him next time or whatever. Maybe it's really the saddle that something doesn't feel right on the left hand.
When do you ride again?
Tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
What time? Are you in a lesson or are you?
Yeah, I have a lesson tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I would like to be out here on a day when you're doing a lease ride, so that, you know.
I can do you have Facebook?
I do.
I think my next lease ride is in like 2 weeks or something.
Okay.
But I can just tell you and maybe then.
That would be really neat, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be gone from the 3rd to the 10th. So if you are out here during the day, that's really convenient.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to contend with anybody else. Bad.
Good boy.
One more. Thank you.
I did that a lot of spanking today too. Backing up, turn on the forehead. Backing up, turn on the forehead.
We don't have any lateral motion. We have no lateral. No, we don't turn on our haunches. We don't turn on our forehand. Except when he's running and he wants to turn, then he can stop and turn on his forehand.
Oh, I bet.
Stop. No. Let
No,
me set
Spanky
you up the
honestly
wrong
did
right way.
amazing today with turning on his forehand.
I know.
It's great.
No,
He's
not
such a good
that.
boy.
Well, now he'll side pass. I want you to go. I want you. Oh, you want to bite my boot? Good boy.
I sent you a friend request on
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Facebook.
Well, you know what? And then you'll see. Are you on my YouTube channel?
No.
Oh, you're not.
Well, I have YouTube, but I barely ever.
Oh, well, I'm going to put this video up. I video almost every ride I do.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, and I did videos for the show team. So I have. It's getting close to 900 videos.
Oh wow.
And I have.
I tried to record me and Spanky earlier, but my phone in the middle of it
Died?
stopped. No, it just like stopped recording. I don't know
Oh.
why. So like the part that I actually wanted to have